Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a little get ready with me because I'm attending the premiere of the Berlin Staatsoper tonight. They are doing Aida. Shocker. It's a little bit fancy, so I thought that I'd do my makeup, put on a dress. I was at the premiere of the Deutsche Oper on Saturday wearing black jeans, and that seemed to be completely fine for the crowd there. But the Staatsoper is a traditional grand opera house, and so I thought that I would be a little bit more fancy. To couch this a little bit more in historical context, Berlin has two opera houses because of the Berlin Wall, which divided the city after the Second World War. And despite being about 2 kilometers away from each other, I think Deutsche Oper is in West Berlin and the Staatsoper is in East Berlin. And I think it's even more interesting that today is German Unity Day, so it's a holiday that commemorates the reunification of these two sides of Germany. Aida has also historically been used as an opera to represent nation building. Food for thought a little bit in terms of the building of a national identity through opera, which is a common theme over the course of this year. But without further ado, let's get into the Get Ready With Me video. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit. Hello. I'm starting out with my Say Slip Tint in shade 3. Yes. I love this tinted moisturizer. I actually forgot to bring a face moisturizer on this trip. I'm going to try and get one in Korea, so don't come at me. And I haven't really needed one because it's been quite like hot and humid since I've been abroad. But I will definitely be investing in some K-beauty when I'm there. But I just love this. It's so sheer, moisturizing. It has SPF in it. It just glides on the skin, and it provides a lovely base. Excellent. I like to sort of augment this very sheer base with some more sort of concealing products because I have some acne that's clearing up. So I have this like sample of a Clinique foundation that I've been from my mom that I've been using for quite some time, and this concealer that I got for like $2. I'm just gonna like sort of mix those together to cover up all of my imperfections. I feel like this is the closest I'm ever gonna get to filming one of those like Vogue Beauty Secrets tutorials, so I'm going to embrace it while I can. Alright, I'm gonna do my eyes next. I brought one eyeshadow brush. It's this one. It's so baby and tiny. But basically I just like get some black shadow or like dark brown shadow and line like the outside of my eyes. Like a wing doesn't really work on my eye shape because they sort of point downwards, and I also have different levels of eyelid real estate depending on the day. So it's always just a crapshoot, and I found the most consistent thing to do is just sort of like line the outside and top and bottom, but like with a shadow because a liner is like too much commitment. This is so much work. How do people... You can't even see my eyelids anyway, so it doesn't really matter what happens on them. And then I take gold and I put it in the middle. I also have these two e.l.f. palettes that I bought at like a Target for $3 each. The glitter quality isn't that good, but it exists. So normally I use the green one because my eyes are green-ish, but my dress is red, so I didn't want it to look like Christmas. And then I take one of the nicer quality, more small glitters from this one, and I put it here, like inner corner, obvi, just a little. And the other places I like to put a tiny bit of shimmer are like this area and a little bit under in this crease that has a name in Korean beauty that I don't know, and I'm also unable to pronounce. I normally don't wear mascara, but I'm going to. Deeply Old Tarte eyelash curler and this mascara that again I stole from my mom. I think it's like a brown mascara, and also because I suck, I do the mascara first and then I curl it afterwards because I think it stays longer. Okay, that did approximately nothing. Come here often. Okay, and now for my favorite parts. I have my beautiful, beautiful Future Dew. I think it gives such an amazing glow. I have 3 colors of cloud paint because it's an excellent, excellent product. I got these two like in 2019 at the first Boston Glacier pop-up before the Newbury location, and I bought this one in Atlanta. but they're all excellent and I use them for different purposes. The most genius thing I ever saw was mixing your cloud paint with your Future Dew to create a dewy, glowy blush, because they're a little bit hard to blend and you don't want to like overcommit with them. Color combination, why isn't it focusing? I do this color combo sort of like all over. Like, look how much easier this is to blend, and it's a lot more sheer than cloud paint where like less is more. So I do that to get a very pretty pink flush. Like, that's so nice, and it sits on top of the skin tint very well. And then I go in after with more Future Dew and this color. I'm obsessed with literally any product that comes in this color, but I use this as sort of more of a it's not a contour shade, if blush could ever be construed to be used as contour, but I think it makes me look sort of sunburnt, which I like, so I put it on other parts of my cheek, such as like my like, I guess, high cheekbone area. And then I also put it on the bridge of my nose because it makes you look like you have freckles of some sort. This is my other favorite part, and this is my favorite product recently, the Fenty Beauty Poutsicle in Berry Banger. It's a gloss stain hybrid, and so you put it on and it shows up like a gloss, but then it stains for quite some time, which I really love because I love lip stains and I hate like reapplying things, so it stays forever, which is excellent. And then I just blend it out. I like to cover this sometimes with my Blotted Lip by ColourPop, because I don't have sort of a statement lipstick that I brought on this trip, so everything's quite neutral, and so I have to sort of layer things in order to get a more robust effect. This is the final look. I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm going to put my dress on now. I have to go now-ish, so cut. If you're a true LA Murphy-Weise fan, you will have seen this dress in my senior recital, but my mom made me bring it to Europe in case I went to any opera premieres, like tonight. Now for a few functional needs that arise because I'm someone who is habitually late and also takes the subway to the opera. I'm wearing this like cashmere sweater over the dress to just like look a little bit less crazy when I'm out in the wild. I have this little bag that fits my heels in it, so I can wear these flats when like literally running around. I did sustain such a terrible like injury from these flats, unlike the heels. Last time I wore them, I was literally like bleeding out of my heel at the Chifajagua premiere, but they are functional for running in a way that heels are not, so I'm wearing them just to sort of get there.
Ja, 12 € oder so. Ich wollte beim Spiel.
Hello homies, welcome to the update. It is currently 1 a.m. and we're at the after party. Not quite sure how I got here. The lead tenor from Trittico at the Deutsche Oper just showed up wearing sunglasses. He's literally on the dance floor right now, which is so crazy. yeah, having a good time. I'll let you know when I leave because I'm not really sure when that's gonna happen, but they're actually playing like super awesome dance music. I don't know, I hope the U-Bahn runs this late because I need to get home at some point. In case people were curious for an update, it is approximately 9 hours after I did my get ready with me, and my makeup has probably worn off, but you can't like really tell. The eyes are still mostly intact, and I did reapply lipstick, which then was taken off by various glasses of wine. But this is the final look. Hope you enjoyed. I didn't get to film that much about getting free wine at the initial after party because then I was sort of sucked in to this conversation with all of the people who work at the Pierre Boulez stall, and then one thing led to another and we found ourselves at the real after party of the event. So do with that what you will. But I'm headed home now. I have talked to some excellent people. I might be going to a new and different concert Thursday night. And yeah, overall, excellent night. Thank you so much for coming along with me, and I hope you're doing well.